Hi, I'm Michelle, and here with me today on bdTV, we have Patrick Rasquinet, the President and CEO of Prairie Group. Hello, Patrick. Thanks for coming in.
My pleasure.
Patrick, what was the appeal in joining the brand 12 months ago?
Well, my background is a marketing background, so as every marketeer, we love brands. And I think Prairie is one of these wow brands. It's an iconic brand in the cosmetic industry. So for me, it was an easy move, from a mass market brand to a luxury brand. So I found it very exciting to go and work for Prairie brands. And this is one of these brands where you have a lot of passion behind. So the people working for the brand, the consumers, the beauty advisors, they all have a big passion for the brand. So I think it was a very, very easy move for me to go and take over the reign of Prairie.
And what did you see in terms of your biggest priority when it came to the company structure?
Well, first of all, I think I have to continue the success story of Prairie because I think they did a very good job in the past. So first of all, it's to make sure we do have a continuous success story. Then it's to explore further the brand potential. We have here and there a few geographical white spots. There are still many countries where we are not yet present, so we can explore this further. The next step is to make out of Prairie a full beauty house. As you know, we are really a specialist in skincare, but we want to explore further the other pillars of the beauty industry. It means color, cosmetic, and fragrance. So we will work further in these two other pillars, and we want to explore the potential of the brand in these two pillars. And obviously, I think one of my priorities as well to develop all the social media activities. Because I think we are a little bit behind in terms of social media, or digital media. So we want to explore this further and explore the potential of this media.
Patrick, when you talk about the brand expanding into other areas like colour cosmetics and fragrances, do you have a time frame for these?
Well, as you know, we are already in fragrance, so we have a few fragrances already on the market. This will remain an add-on business for us. Obviously, we will remain a skincare company. And fragrance is very nice to have, but I think color cosmetic it's a much bigger potential for us. As you know, this is, I think, a natural bridge with skincare, starting with the foundations. And I think we might have some projects going on in the next 6 to 12 months. You might know that we have currently a color cosmetic range in the US, and we have a few of these products already available in 4 doors in Australia. But we plan to have a global rollout and to come with further innovations in the color cosmetic area.
Patrick, you've been instrumental in increasing resources in research and development for the brand. What does this mean in terms of innovations?
So you obviously have seen the latest launch that we have done in the Australian market and globally. This is the cellular power infusion. I think it's a real game changer. But I think this is always have been the way Prairie operated. We always wanted to come with cutting-edge innovation, with the latest scientific findings, and you can be sure that we will come with further innovations in the coming months and years. And unfortunately, I cannot unveil all those secrets, but I promise, that there will be very nice things coming.
So the launch of cellular power infusion was really successful in the Australian market. Is the whole concept of energising the skin a focus for the brand?
Well, I wouldn't focus it necessarily on energizing, but Prairie always have been focused on anti-aging. So our aim and our target is really to find the latest innovation possible in terms of anti-aging. So how can we delay the process of aging of the skin? And as you know, everybody is really concerned about this. So we will always try to come with the latest findings again, in terms of anti-aging. So whatever is good in order to delay the process, we will come with.
The marketing and PR for the launch of the cellular power infusion was quite different to what normally is in terms of all the media took home a full set to try. How did you find this approach worked?
I think it's the right approach for a very simple reason. The Prairie product is about a product experience. It's about the feel of luxury. It's about feeling the texture of the product. It's about feeling the quality and the performance and the effectiveness of the product. And by making it try by the journalist, I mean, it's an easier job than after to make them write about our products. To try it, it's to convince that it's the right product. So I'm fully convinced, that this should be the way we approach, the future launches of the products.
How is La Prairie adapting to online consumer behaviours, including social media engagement and product reviews?
As I told you a little bit earlier, I think we are a little bit behind in terms of digital communication and social media. I think, in the luxury business, this is a big advantage that the brands have. We know each of our consumers because we have direct contact with them. Our BAs knows our consumers extremely well, and I think we really need to enhance this social media experience. We need to be more present on Facebook, on Twitter, work with bloggers. So definitely this is an area of the development for the coming months for the La Prairie brand.
And when you talk about these developments, would they be done on more local market base or more as a global initiative?
Yeah, you are totally right. Of course, we want to put a frame globally, but I think this is something that every individual market have to develop on their own, because that's where you are close to the consumer. That's where they do understand the needs of the consumer. So this needs to be developed locally, yes.
Patrick, how has the recent economic climate impacted on the brand?
Despite the fact we are going through an economic crisis, I think La Prairie is sailing quite well in this storm, because we have been very consistent in our approach to the market. So we do not change our policy. If there is an economic crisis, we do not give special discount. We do not give we do not do any price reduction, for example, and so on and so on. So I think we are not desperate if our sales is going down a little bit. I mean, what we need to maintain is the level of service we provide to a consumer. This is still the quality of the products that we offer. This is really the attention that we give to a consumer that is really prevailing. So at the end, the consumers always comes back because what they want is effective products and what works for their skin. So we always, pretty sure that the consumer will come back to La Prairie.
Patrick, thank you so much for coming in to talk to us today on bdTV.
No, thank you for your time. Thank you.